anything. Doug gets little alerts. So who knows?
All right,
and I'm not going to put myself on video because you guys don't need to see me.
Okay. The meeting is live now, just so you guys know.
I'll just do a background of my Gatorade bottle that is perpetually by my side for the last 24 hours.
It was hard. I mean, we were trying to work today and there was nothing we could do.
Yeah, I can imagine. I didn't even ask the library whether they were up. I don't know if they were up.
All right, we are live, so people can make sure everybody sees.
Are we able to see everybody? Because I talked to Kate and are a bunch of people struggling like I am with the internet. I'm on my phone, which is why this may be a little janky. We
posted it, so there's, from a legal perspective, coming into the meeting and seeing if we have a quorum is important. So if it ends up we don't have a quorum, what we'll do is we have a 5th Monday this week, so that'll give us an opportunity to kind of make up for lost ground here. But we just thought with the posting situation, it was better just to try to see what we could do.
Well, I wasn't sure if my phone was going to work since the Xfinity is like, I haven't gotten a good update from them in several hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Why can't everybody else use their phone?
Data, you know, sometimes people don't have unlimited data, and I'm sure that's probably running hard too. And probably streaming data sometimes is, you know, iffy in out, in out.
Yeah.
And also whether they have Zoom on their phone, wonder. They might not even have Zoom on their phone.
That's true too. Yeah.
Mine wouldn't work. Nothing on my phone worked when I was in the city.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Man.
Technology.
Ugh.
It's good unless you don't have it.
Right.
Did you get a new painting behind you there? Or is that something you've had?
Who?
Did you get a new painting, that painting on your wall there, or is that something you've had?
That's the one I did in that class, you know?
Okay. It's pretty cool looking.
Fun.
Like one of those canvas and cocktail class things or whatever.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah, like you did.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to write a grant today and it was like, there is no writing to be had today on the internet. That was not a thing.
Nothing internet based.
Yeah. Super annoying you can't just write. You'd think writing would be the easiest thing to do without internet ever, but.
No, it is not.
Lisa knows, huh?
Lisa knows, like, it doesn't matter whether there's internet or not. If there's writing to be done, it either is going or it's not.
That's the story of my thesis for grad school. I need to sit down and actually just do it every single day so I don't get out of the pattern.
1,000 words a day. That's it. That's all you need.
The first 1,000 are the hard ones too, and then they start coming a little easier usually. We're supposed to get pretty good snow tomorrow too.
Yeah, I didn't hear what's supposed to happen.
4 to 8.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah, it's real good. I mean, decent snow.
I hope so.
I think the high in Idaho Springs tomorrow is 24. It's going to be chilly.
Oh.
I know. I know.
Good thing I don't have to go anywhere.
At least if it's going to be cold, there's going to be snow on the ground. You know what I mean?
And King Supers didn't have anything. I mean, like their deli was closed.
Yeah.
They had nothing out.
Hmm.
And their shelves were very skimpy.
That, you know, they were virtually closed with the strike.
I thought they were supposed to go back in today. I thought I read that.
Well, they tentatively agreed to the strike
Negotiations,
Agreements or whatever.
but they weren't supposed to like sign until this afternoon. That's what the girl from the deli said.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Chuck.
Hi, Mary.
This will be interesting. We'll see what happens. Diane, I heard the same thing about King Supers. My wife had gone in and yeah, she said it was wiped out. It's like the stocking folks either hadn't reported for work or they didn't have anything in the back room to pull out.
Mhm.
They're on strike due to the unfair labor practices that business practices.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think, was it Tuesday or Wednesday that they resolved the strike? But I guess, you know, the meat department didn't have anything. It was just like wiped out.
Mhm. They didn't have any limes. Not a
Oh,
lime to be found.
wow.
But no margaritas?
No, I use them for other things. Like in my tea. My tea margarita.
I was just kidding. Diane, what I do is I get those huge bags of them from Costco and I de-juice them all at one time. And I peel them and make a zest out of them. So you always have it ready because you just freeze it in like
That's
ice
a
cubes.
good idea.
Yum, that's a real good idea.
Easy squeezy,
They
just
didn't-
pop it in there.
They didn't even have any in the bags.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't figure that. I haven't been down in a couple weeks and I really do prefer that store in Evergreen, but I figured they're going to be just kind of barren for a little while. The good news is when they get food, it'll all be very fresh. Chuck, not to ask you a personal thing on live TV, but how are you feeling with everything that was going on?
I feel really good. I'm a
Do
little
ya?
embarrassed. I'm a little embarrassed to say this.
Why?
Well, what I already tell you is I was feeling a little cocky, you know, like my symptoms are gone and I've been well for several days. And I just went out and did 3 hours worth of work and it killed me. So with this, you know, even when your symptoms go away, you know, you're just still not quite there, not as far as energy levels and stuff.
That's where I'm at right for sure. I don't know if it's Omicron, but I definitely have weird symptoms. The doctor said pretty much everything you have, just blame it on Omicron at this point in time.
I can believe it.
Hey,
Hey,
Andy.
Jimmy Clark told me that he was talking to helping to coordinate emergency services with Clark Creek County. And they were told that they were looking at about 3 a.m. So hopefully they do better than that. But that was the last update that he got. And I guess it's 5 towers that are down. We're trying to do a 5G upgrade.
Oh.
He's allowed to say the diplomacy fell apart and he was left with nothing other than invasion. He essentially is asking us to give Russia a veto power over who enters NATO, and that is, quite frankly, contrary to the entire essence of democracy that we would take away from a democratic country. So I like to think the only way he doesn't do this is because he just makes a decision in the end that the cost is too high. I think I'm rooting for it.
Well, it's 7 o'clock. I'd like to wait just a little longer, see if we can get a quorum. Since Lisa isn't sworn in, she can't be part of our quorum. Game plan is if for some reason we're not able to have the meeting tonight, we do have a fifth Monday. So we would be looking to utilize that to maintain a schedule. Clearly, these are circumstances beyond anyone's control. And I feel it's the best way to move forward should we not have a meeting tonight. Jonathan, you're at home, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wonder his home background is cool. She's got the plants going on.
Ew. See, there's my canvas and cocktail stuff.
Oh, nice.
Are those the Four Seasons, Wonder?
Well, no, it's actually, so it's, that one is my mother's. That is mine. That one is my daughter's. And that one is my sister's. And we all went to the same one and we all had different versions of what they asked us to paint. And then this one is two that are put together, and it's me and my mom and their trees, and they come to do a heart. So she did one side and I did another, and then we put them together. It's a different
I'm
world.
not just saying this, but those are really nice. You have to be happy with the way all of those turned out. There's not a stinker in the bunch.
Well, thank you. It was fun.
Mayor, have you heard, I might have missed it earlier. Have you heard from any of the other three council members?
I have. Jimmy Clark called me to tell me about that 3 a.m. situation and the fact that he had no internet service. He had been in conversation with Art, who also had no service. Scott Pennell also let me know that he had no service. And just so everybody knows, I one side of the town to the other because Scott said he didn't even have anything at the liquor store. He couldn't run his credit card machine, and it was really hurting our town businesses. Kate gave me an update because originally she didn't have any service, but her wonderful husband, I have to say, was able to get it up and running.
He's got a booster chuck, which might be something that we want to consider, like as a tool. I don't know anything about him. I just saw it's a little tiny box plugged into the computer, and I can see you guys perfectly fine. So who knows?
Hey, that's good, Kate. I'm glad to hear that.
I did notice that I'm now getting city email on my phone. So I'm not sure if that means I guess it means we now have internet at City Hall, or John, what do you think?
We have a cloud server for our email, so that's probably why, as you just got into.
Okay.
Well, it's too bad. I don't think the meeting would have gone very long tonight. I was thinking probably an hour-ish. Half of it were going to be approving things for John Bardoni. The chief had, of course, his tasers. But, other than spending some money on some things that we really need, the meeting was going to go pretty fast. We'll give it just another minute or two, and we'll see. We have to have at least one other person come on.
Chuck, is anybody else able to use their phone service? That's what I'm using, is my phone.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that was a good idea. I had suggested that to Jimmy, and in fact, I told Scott Pennell that some were going to try and use exactly what you're doing with the phone.
Jimmy just texted me saying that him and Art have no chance of connecting, and he goes, I'm sure Scott as well.
Yeah, thank you, Kate. I just got the same one. I just have a message that my internet is unstable. I don't know what its psychological condition has to do with me, but
That's funny.
Get it some Xanax over there, Chuck.
I'm trying, really.
My internet has always been unstable, Chuck, just for the record.
Okay, you're
That's a
unstable.
card.
Just kidding.
I'll give it 2 minutes. I would suggest that if we don't have folks on at 7, then they're not coming.
Why couldn't you swear in Lisa?
We don't have a quorum,
With her, you do?
and Lisa doesn't count.
She doesn't count. Why?
We have to have a quorum to swear her in to make her officially
Gotcha.
part of the council.
I'll be somebody.
Well, and you are metaphysically.
You are.
All right, John, while we're passing the time here, what's the latest on the snowstorm that you're hearing from the underground?
I heard 4 to 8 inches was the last I heard when I was coming home. And I heard it's going to be a little bit later in the day, but the front is supposed to come in tonight.
2.8 inches from the Weather Underground in Idaho Springs.
All right.
They haven't hit it right yet, so we'll see.
Of course, John won't reveal his sources, but he's always got the inside scoop.
Thank you, weather person John.
I know this these last couple storms we've had, the ice seems to have stuck around. It's been a little more pesky than some of the other storms that we get, and a little tougher on the crews.
Oh, yeah.
Hasn't really warmed up a lot.
Hey, I want to thank everybody for giving it the old college try tonight. Clearly, circumstances beyond our control. We're going to call the meeting at 7:10. And the plan is this coming Monday, which I think is the 31st.
Yep.
We'll give it a shot as a fifth Monday to kind of get us back on track on the schedule there. So want to thank everyone and have a good night. We'll see everybody
You
soon.
too.
Thank you.
You're gonna use the same
Good night.
packet? Gonna use the same packet?
It's a good
John's question about using the same. I sure think,
I
is
would,
that all right with everybody?
I
Yeah.
think so. We may want to send out, and we would need to have an updated agenda,
Oh, with dates.
the correct date. But
Yeah,
I think
right.
otherwise, I would suggest we just stick with the same agenda unless there's something pressing that comes up in the next few days.
Yeah, definitely save us some prep time, and that's a good idea. Well, thank you, everybody. We'll see you soon. Have a good
Have a
night.
good night, guys. Be
Good
safe.
night.
Night.
Thank you.